Hi guys, my name is Jenny, aka La Fresa. If I keep looking over here, it's because there's a viewfinder right there, and obviously this is my first YouTube video ever, and I just want to make sure I look good. But today I'm going to be showing you guys and teaching you guys a little bit of my tips and tricks. It will be my 4th Valentine's Day. So basically here I wrote some notes, tips and tricks that I have learned throughout the year. So I'm going to be looking down here and just telling you guys if I miss something or you think of something throughout the video, please don't be shy. Write it in the comments, leave a comment just so we can all help each other out. I know I might miss some things only because I'm like a little nervous here and this is my first video, so help me out over here, help me out. I'm going to show you guys and teach you guys what I know and what I do when it comes to a busy holiday. So if you want to keep on watching, then keep on watching. So I'm going to start off in sections. I'm going to start off with the flowers and then, you know, just keep going along. If you don't have a vendor, I highly suggest buying your roses from a grocery store. Some grocery stores that I have used before and I like are Trader Joe's, Sam's Club, or Costco. I know in Sam's Club you can place your order in advance and you can order a big bulk of roses. So I suggest that as well. Okay, so my first Valentine's Day ever, I decided to order roses from online. I'm not 100% sure what the name was, but to be honest, I do not recommend buying roses from online because I had 2 bad experiences and ever since then I just never went back. But if you do, and if that's your only source to get your roses, I highly suggest placing your order to arrive at least 2 days before your date, just in case something happens, even 3 days. Just in case something happens, you know, they could come late or something, you never really know. And always buy extra roses because some of them can break or you can have last minute orders. So always buy some extra, just depending who you are. I know if you're still a beginner, you might not get as many last minutes, but always buy a good amount. When it comes to your roses, like I said before, you want to buy your roses at least 2 to 3 days in advance, just so you can have time to clean all your roses, prepare your roses. What I like to do is have my bouquets pre-made already before Valentine's Day, just so I can take as many last minute orders as I can, basically. Bouquets pre-made already in advance and have them in buckets of water. It's also another tip. Have as many buckets because you are gonna have a couple of bouquets. Even if you're a beginner, I'm pretty sure you're gonna have at least 5 to 10 orders, like ready with water and flower food, you know, and everything. I like to have my pre-made bouquets in them so they can, you know, survive throughout the days, just so I can be ready for Valentine's Day. Also, one thing I did last year, I wish I knew before, was having my paper pre-folded already. Honestly, that's gonna save you so much time. You wanna have a big stack of like papers pre-folded already. Like 3 to 4 days before Valentine's Day, just have your big stack of pre-folded papers. When the day comes, you're just literally just taping everything together. You're not worrying about pre-folding. Honestly, every little minute counts and you don't wanna waste time here. Also, if you are a Cricut owner, you don't have to be a Cricut owner, but if you do any sticker banners or any message banners, I highly suggest doing that way in advance. I say do that a week in advance. Have all your banners and messages ready to go. All your add-ons printed out, ready to go. For a Cricut owner, you know that takes so much time. I say do extra just because you might have some last minute orders. Another thing I highly suggest, your clean space and have it organized. Have everything organized in steps of how you make your bouquets. Have your tapes ready, have your everything just ready, pins ready, just so it can make everything faster and just easier, and you're just not struggling and have an anxiety attack because everything is messy and dirty. So make sure your area and everything is organized. So an item that I do suggest is having a stem cutter. Maybe I'll have a picture of it right here just to show you guys how stem cutter looks. It just makes the process 10 times faster. Instead of just, you know, individually cutting each stem, you just have that cutter to just, you know, boom, you're out the door. Another tip, and I'm really grateful that I have this. I have my little brother and my mom that are always helping me, and that helps me tremendously. You have your boyfriend, a friend, your mom, you're gonna need some help during this holiday, especially Mother's Day as well. Every minute counts. While you're doing something, that other person can be doing something else. While you're doing a bouquet, someone just arrived. Your mom or whoever is helping you can take that bouquet out. You won't get as much anxiety because you have some help around you. I highly suggest telling your customers to send their final amount the night before, just so it can make everything 10 times faster. If the payment is already sent, all you have to do is just take them the bouquet and you're done. Also have a time frame when your customers come. I like to create a picture post with my Zelle information, my Apple Pay information, and the time frames that they should come. And I like to send that maybe a day before, just so everything can be done and they can send the payment and everything like that. This happens to me. I'm not sure if this happens to you guys. What I like to do the day of Valentine's Day or the week of Valentine's Day, I like to place any type of balloons or anything outside my house, just in case if I have new customers, they know exactly where they're coming. Sometimes my GPS likes to take my customers up the street or down the street. I don't know why, but that always happens to me. And an easier way for me to, like, you know, where to pick up is if I have some balloons outside just to indicate where my house is. Kind of helps me reduce the hassle of me texting them like, oh my god, like my house is down here. Once they see the balloons, they know exactly where to pick up. So yeah, I highly suggest having something to indicate where your house is or where they're buying the flowers from. I'm gonna move on to the strawberries because I also do strawberries. That's how I started. I wish I knew before was I really wish I had my chocolate letters pre-made already, because I remember the day of and I was just there making all the letters and everything, and honestly you want to pre-make that before, like at least 3 days before, so the day of you're just dipping strawberries. All you're doing is just dipping and dipping, and your letters are already pre-made, so you just stick them onto it. You want to pre-make your boxes. Shredded little paper into the boxes already, just so all your boxes are pre-made already. You already have the boxes made, and all you do is just insert the berries inside and you're done. Have my ribbons cut and at the same length. Have a big bag full of ribbon cut already, just so once you're done with your arrangement, all you have to do is just grab the piece of ribbon and just do your ribbon. You don't have to worry about finding your scissors, cutting it and everything. If you are going to be doing heart box arrangements or any type of box arrangements, so have your wet foam ready, and you want to have your buckets filled with water and all your green foam wet already, just so when the day comes you just, you know, put the flowers inside the wet foam. I would probably do that like a day before. If you are going to be adding plushies into your bouquets, if you don't know already, you attach those to a balloon stick. I like to have those prepared already, the plushie, and just stick it to the bouquet. I don't have to worry about finding my pins and finding the balloon stick. Like everything is just set and ready to go. I just grab the plushie with the stick already attached to it and just stick it to my bouquet. Please be mindful of not to waste none of your products, because at the end of the day, products is money. So don't cut your ribbon too long, too something, because at the end of the day, you're just throwing away money. That's how I see it. Your stuff in advance and make sure those are the lengths that you want, because just try not to waste as much product and supplies. For your attire, obviously you don't want to wear sandals, you don't want to wear anything. You want to wear tennis shoes, something that you're ready to work in, and something comfortable. I say no sweaters because honestly you're probably going to be sweating, because you're okay with getting dirty, getting wet, and honestly just some good pair of old tennis shoes to be ready to work. And one little tip, when it comes to buying supplies, you always want to buy in bulk, just so you can get as much profit as you can. Sometimes I do go to Hobby Lobby and, you know, buy little individual things, but most of the time I always buy wholesale in bulk, whether it's chocolate, whether it's paper, whether it's, you know, anything that you can find in bulk. It will benefit you better in the long run. Please don't lowball yourself for this Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is a really popular and busy day for us florists. During this holiday, everything skyrockets when it comes to pricing. If you want to make profit at the end of the day, this is your business at the end of the day as well. Watching this video because you want to start doing flowers, I highly suggest starting during a holiday, which it can be Valentine's Day or Mother's Day. I'm pretty sure you'll get at least an order or two. If you want to start something, start it during a big holiday. So I know we're still in January. Try to advertise your work and your Valentine's Day menu as much as possible, just so you can get as many orders as you can. Obviously in February, raise your prices up a little extra, so don't stop advertising yourself and promoting yourself. So pretty much the biggest tip here is just have everything pre-made already. Anything that you can think of, have it pre-made. Don't do anything the day of. All the tips and tricks that I can think of right now and that I have used in the past years. So obviously this is my first YouTube video. I didn't think my first YouTube video would be a florist type video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. As many of you guys do know, I do a lot of things. I do lashing, I do makeup, I own a supply store, I am a florist / berry maker. I also go to the gym. I do consider myself a gym rat because I have been going to the gym for about like 4 or 5 years. Pretty much this YouTube channel is going to be a style YouTube channel, and there's going to be a little bit of florist videos, there's going to be a little bit of gym, there's going to be my day-to-day routine. So if you guys would like to subscribe, please subscribe down below. Please like this video, leave a comment. Thank you for watching. Follow me on all my platforms if you guys would like. I am also on TikTok. Next video will be a Q&A, just so you guys can get to know me, get to know anything about me, how I started, why I started. Subscribe if you guys want to watch more of me, La Fresa. Bye.